This is Master Kambai, also known as Multi-Topic Talk. Welcome to this brand new video. I hope you guys will enjoy. It's Jess versus Grimm, and this fight was very interesting. I fought a very strong Grimm, so I hope you guys will enjoy. Let's do this. As usual, I will be really fast in the first few turns because it's boring to watch infantry walking around. So as you can see, we are similar in our openings. I have the lead because I'm player 2 and I start with extra infantry. He opens up with the early recon, which is a good Grim play. East again, early recon, well that's okay because that's Grim. I open up my first tank, artillery as well. He gets his first tank. Now that Recon is well placed in the forest, he gets his second tank. Now I make sure both of my tanks are in range of each other to protect each other. Of course, if Grimm gets the first strike, he will really damage me a lot, but my counterattack will be so strong that I will probably kill any unit. Now he gets the third tank. Now I kill that infantry. I knew it was risky, but I felt like I caught his vision. And here I thought it was the thing to do, you know? You caught his vision, so even if he tries, he won't really damage you much. Now he's very clever, he went for that city, and that city as well, controlling both corner. Now that recon was really smart. Here are really strong first strike. That turn was an amazing turn for him, and at that point I thought I already lost the game because 2 first strike like that is really good. Now I retreat. I really hope he will chase after my tank, because that tank is gone anyway. So if he chase after it, my artillery will shoot down any tank. So this means yes, I will lose a tank, but it will lose a more LT tank. Now I conceal my anti-air because I want to make sure that anti-air will worth its value. I trade tank, recon, infantry. Now he retreats, which surprised me a lot, but that was a really good move because now he would have tanks back at full HP in the center. Now I use my black bow to heal my tank. I send that tank in the upper part to kill that annoying recon. Now he gets a really strong shot on my tank, but I had a battlecopter in the back. So that battlecopter will do a lot of damage because it's Grim. I'm trying to be as aggressive as I can. Now that artillery is to cover the style if tank decide to attack from the city or the road. Of course, if the tank goes there, then I'm done. My artillery dies, but this tank will take out the other tank. Now I trade my first medium tank because at that point I know he tank spam, and that's the grim way because you need a lot of units in the board to compete with your opponent since your unit just melt. I finds my tank. I realize he has another battlecopter, and it's on the wrong flank, sadly. So now at that point, he really flips the table. Each turn we like lose 20k, so that's really intense fight. I use my seal power to mop the floor with all of his tanks. I clear that area. Now I see that artillery and I don't see the anti-air, and I thought I was like, oh hell yeah, I will do a lot of damage. I trade anti-air, infantry, and tank. Yeah. So that one you see the value lead is 15k in my favor. And of course he has these two cities, so he competes with me with ease. And Grimm has really good power and fitting with what he does on the day to day. I won't say he has a good day to day. He has a really shitty day to day because his unit just vanished. But his power makes him good. Tank, battlecopter, infantry, that was very interesting. I think at that point he knew I had the tank lead because I killed just two of his tanks just like that one turn. Now I go for his city because I don't think he has any answer for that. And now I mob the floor with his troops. I take a shot there, I kill that infantry. Now I trade a medium tank for the upper part because I've seen a tank, I think, at that point, or I was like I was afraid he had tanks, so I traded a medium tank for that flank. He got trapped. He damaged me a lot. Kills my infantry, kills my tank, kills my other tank, almost kills my tank. And now I have my anti-air in range. I kill this. At that point I don't use my power because I don't feel the need to do such thing. Now I took the income lead at that point. I stole one of his buildings. Now he tries to steal one of my buildings, without knowing I have like a bunch of infantry protecting it. Now at that point he needs to remove his tanks because he has no answer for that medium tank there. Now at that point he's really smart. Instead of a medium tank he bought a rocket. It's a very defensive play, but in that case, it's really good. Grimm's rockets are really strong. Now, I won't say it's good to have rockets with Grimm. I will say they are just really strong. And that guy was really good with that rocket. That rocket did a lot. Now I'm up for with his infantries. And I find that artillery, I'm like, oh no, I don't like that. He kills my tank. I'm disappointed. I'm like, no, tank. So that one he has the value lead. I have the incomplete, but it's not a huge lead on either side. I mop the floor with the troops, I reach the artillery, I kill the infantry, and I trade anti-air and tank, because I expect that anti-air to die. And I want anti-airs on both flanks, because I know that guy likes battlecopters. And that's good, battlecopters are staples. They are really strong units. Now you see, use his power, that was the right thing to do, because the more you spam his power, the better it will be. If you only use the super, yes, for one turn you will strike really strong, but thing is, Grimm needs fuel. In other words, he always needs to smash you hard. So if you spam your power, you will always smash hard. If you use your super and have your meter empty, it will be long to recharge it. So this means during that time, Grimm is useless. But if you can spam his power, it's a very different story. So the Grimm way, spam the power. So here, let's keep going. I did a small cut. Now I spam my power as well, because having one extra space for 2 turns is better than having 1 turn 2 extra space. So now on that flank I have 2 anti-air, so I create a second medium tank on that flank because I expect him to have a medium tank at that point. Because he's seen 2 medium tanks, so I'm like, he will get a medium tank to compete with mine. Of course, he had that battlecopter there, which was a really good one. Look at the damage. 3 damage out of the medium tank during my power. And he has no power active right now, it's just the raw power of Grimm. Now I retreat my medium tank, I send 2 infantry, 3 infantry in range of my building. I want to make sure he does not cap it. Now I have a much bigger income than him. Now I set up a wall, and I'm not too aggressive because I want to wait for him to rush me, because at that point I'm like, I don't know where he has his medium tank, because I have no clue he had a rocket there. Now that rocket is in the perfect spot. There's no other place in this map, because here there's the choke point, he blocks with the infantry and the tank. And here he has 2 other units, and here the only way is to kill the infantry, then send another infantry or a battlecopter to kill it. So the rocket is only an amazing spot. So when I realized he had that rocket there, I was shocked. I was like, oh, I see now. Now he creates the battlecopter, another rocket. Here he has the artillery, and at that point in the game, I had no clue, but later on I thought he had a rocket in this area. But he had the artillery, which shocked me when I learned he had the artillery and not a rocket. Now I'm out to floor with his troops while knowing he has a rocket. And now I find out he has a rocket. And now I regret what I did. I'm like, I should have went there first and then sent the unit to steamroll in. Now I use that because I want to mob the floor with this tank. Even if it's 1 tank, it's worth it. Plus the extra space of the units makes it really good. Now at that point his rocket is shielded by so many units that even if I kill 1 or 2, I can't reach it. Now you see 8 damage on my medium tank. 7. I don't know. But he did a lot. That's why I thought he had a rocket launcher in this area. And that artillery, 1 artillery was enough to stop my push in this area. I lose my medium tank. And now I'm shocked. I'm like, I can kill that tank, but if I do so, I will lose my other medium tank. that Dream player was really good. He used his interact very well. Now you see he blocked that choke point with 2 units again, so that was really good. Now you see he has 40k more than me, and it's shocking for a Grimm game because Grimm don't have much of a value. He always loses units so fast. Now I see his other rocket and I'm like, hell yeah, I will kill it. Now I was really pissed off. I was like, I can kill that tank, but if I do so, the rocket will kill me. Now the rocket did its job well. I mean, there's nothing else I can say. Look at that, 4 HP gone. No power activated, just 4 HP. Poof, vanished. I lose the tank. Now at that point I'm like, I just need to maintain my lead because there's 4 more turns to the game. But at that point I'm like, that guy, if the game had no time limit, he would have won. Because he was slapping my troops. Look, 40k lead over me with Grimm. That guy was truly good at this game. Now I'm like, my only way to win is to hold my buildings. It's my only way, otherwise I will lose. Now I lose another tank, I'm like, no, my vision. Now with my power I'm able to reach the tank, and I think I'm able to reach the battlecopter with my anti-air, yeah. So now I push him back, and I unlock he had his rocket there, and he has a medium tank, because at that point I think he knew he had the upper hand, because his rocket did very well. Now I'm really scared to move my medium tank because I don't know where he has a rocket. I have no idea he had the artillery. I was sure he had a rocket. Now he killed my medium tank, my anti-air, my other tank. So now at that point I'm like, am I going to keep him from capping one of my buildings? I was really worried. I was like, maybe we'll even win despite the time limit. I lost that unit. I tried to push him back. And at that point, I knew I lost. I just knew it. And that recon scouting the area, I was like, oh, where's the rocket? So I suspected the rocket was there. So I was like, one of my medium tank will probably die. Now you see 3 tanks was really good. And now at that point I'm like, where's the rocket? How can he shoot me like that? I even thought the rocket was in that forest there. Because I counted down 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. He did not even have the range, so I don't know what I was thinking. Regardless, I lose lots of units. So you see, when you play Grimm properly, Grimm can be really good. Even if he's a trash steel, he can be really good. Because that guy played so well with Grimm, he had twice my value at that point. So as I said, if the game kept going, would have won. But now the time limit is 25 days. And we reached it. So I won. But if the game kept going, he would have won. Because that guy did very good. That rocket gave him the game, in my own opinion. Even if the game says I will win, in my own opinion, that rocket made him the win. It was really good. I really enjoyed that battle. I'm like, I want a rematch against that guy. And it's rare I say that. Like, even if I win because of the time limit, I don't feel like it's a victory. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe. We will see each other in future video. Have a great day.